Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a step-by-step guide to installing MySQL Community Edition on Linux. I'm going to be hosting the Linux operating system on an EC2 instance from AWS. Let's get started. First, I'll open EC2. Actually, before you get started, you need to have a Windows subsystem for Linux working on your Windows device, or you need to be on a Mac. That's how I'm going to be proceeding with this. If you don't have that, I have a previous video showing you how to set that up. It's pretty simple. All you just search up is if you don't turn Windows features on or off. And then you just click the two boxes. You click Windows Subsystem for Linux and Virtual Machine Platform. Then it will prompt you to restart the device, and then that'll be all set up if you don't have it set up. First, I'll create a new instance. I will make a EC2 instance. It'll all be in the free tier. I'll call it demo. I'll browse more AMIs. I'm going to go with the Amazon Linux 2 AMI. This is the image that'll be installed onto our EC2 instance. It will be imitating a CentOS Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system. For the key pair, just for demonstration, I might as well just make a new one. I'll call it whatever I want. I'll just call it key 5. I'm going to SSH into this EC2 instance, so now it's in my downloads folder. Make sure you allow SSH traffic from anywhere, otherwise you won't be able to SSH into the VM. I might as well put 30 gigabytes. It stays in the free tier. Also guys, keep in mind I'm using T2 Micro, which is free tier eligible, so I won't be charged for this. That is all. We will launch the instance. The instance is running. Now I will open up a new terminal. First, I will enter the Ubuntu system on Windows. So that's just WSL-D. Next, I downloaded that key. Key 5. I'm going to copy it into my Ubuntu file system so that I can SSH into the VM. I've already made a folder on this in this Ubuntu file system called key. So I'm going to copy it into this folder. So we just use the cp command. Then it's the source folder. So in order to access the Windows file system from our Ubuntu file system, we always have to use the mount because it's mounted onto the system. Mount C drive, users, techm, downloads, and then key5.pem. And we're going to, the destination will be in the home key directory. I gotta do sudo. Put the password, and there is key 5 right there. Next, let's go to the instructions so that we can SSH into my machine. Not instant state, we gotta connect. So we gotta do this change mode, because if the permissions are too open on your key, it's not considered secure. So we're going to do sudo in front of this. Okay, that's done. And then we SSH into it. Not you. Now we're going to SSH into it. So again, put sudo in front of it. Yes. And there we go. We are now in EC2. We are logged in as EC2 user at this IP. We can see more details about our VM if we run this cat, if we read more into this folder using the cat command. So as you can see, ID is like CentOS, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Fedora. So that's the OS we're going to be installing MySQL Community onto. I will provide all the commands for this so that it's super easy for you to follow along. First, we will download the MySQLite repository package using this command. Next, we will install the MySQL repository locally. Sudo yum localinstall mysql community release. Yes. It is complete. Next, we will import the public key for MySQL8. Next, we will install the MySQL server. Yes. Yes. Oh, we get this failing package because I made a mistake when I imported the public key. Here I put 2022. You want it to be 2023. There. I'll make sure that this is correct in the commands that I will give to you so that you don't get this error. So once again, we'll have to install MySQL server. But if you didn't get that error, you don't need to. Yes. As you can see, it's taking longer because it's actually able to install all the packages. And we got the complete message this time, no message of failures. Next, we will enable the MySQL service to auto restart on reboot. Systemctl enable MySQL daemon service. Next, we will start the MySQL service. We can check the status of the MySQL service. There you have it. It is running. We can get the process ID of the MySQL service. There it is, 3C3635. We can see if we are listening for connections on port 3306. You shouldn't, if you don't know, port 3306 is the port MySQL uses. We are listening for connections. We can list all of the files being used by the MySQL user. All of these files are being used right now by MySQL. So we can clearly see it is running. And that concludes our step-by-step guide to installing MySQL 8 Community Edition on Linux. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.